What's up, guys? My name is Clayton Sheasley. Welcome to my side of the internet. Today we're going to be talking about me changing my decision on the Logan Paul KSI fight. Well, I'll explain to you in the video coming up right now, where before we get into this, we got to lay some to rest. People are saying that KSI's freaking victory in February 3rd, 2018 was the most terrible fight in YouTube history. And you guys don't know it, so if this video gets 20 likes, I'll do something special for the next one. Something crazy, something normal, something original, I don't know. So people just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're on our merry way. So right now, people are saying that KSI's fight against Joe Weller was not a fight at all. But some people might have to misjudge them because according to the official scoring rules in boxing by Cool Material, the scoring system used in professional boxing is called the 10-point must system. And these are basics how they freaking score each round. So the first point says here that judges score on a 10-point scale. Most rounds will end 10-9. With the more dominant boxer receiving 10 points, the other receiving 9. KSI was the dominant boxer in the first round. He gets 10 points. And then, of course, Joe Weller didn't even lay a punch. Only gets 9. So moving on, the second point says if a boxer is knocked down, he loses a point. If the boxer is knocked down twice, he loses 2 points. If both fighters are knocked down, the knockdown cancels each other out. Where KSI, I believe, did not knock down Joe Weller until like the third round. And I don't know if they had to stop the fight because Joe wasn't in it, or they had to freaking stop him. Like, let me know, did KSI knock down Joe Weller, or was the referee deciding to stop the fight? It's up to you guys. Wait, hold on. Did Joe Weller get knocked out by KSI? Okay, ignore that. So what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so Joe Weller gets knocked out in the third round, which stops the fight, which KSI is the dominant boxer, and he loses 1 point. Third point says here, while uncommon, if a fighter completely dominates a round but doesn't score a knockdown, a judge can still score that round 10-8. The uncommon fighter, which is Joe Weller, did not score a knockdown, or he doesn't score a knockdown, so basically it's still 10-8 scoring. Fourth point says if a judge deems the round completely even, both fighters will receive 10 points, which did not. It was not even from the start. KSI just pounded him like macaroni and cheese or mashed potatoes. So, the fourth point, this is the end of the scoring. When the referee sees fits, he can't take away a point or two for an intentional foul. He can do the same for unintentional ones. Sorry if I butchered that definition or that name, but that usually occurs after at least a warning. And what judges are looking for, basically, well, before we get into the next part of this article, basically saying that the ref can't just take points away. It's up to the judges, I think. I'm not sure about that. Just reading what is on a website, and don't you say, oh, Clayton has to use a website to tell us. Oh my goodness, I already know boxing. You don't know boxing. Really? Okay. So basically, the next part of the article says, what are the judges looking for? While this is reading now, they're looking for effective aggression, which means being aggressive gives the impression of dominance, which KSI showed. But unless the boxer is landing shots and not constantly getting countered, it's not exactly effective. Judges look for effective aggression where the aggressor consistently lands his punches and avoids from his opponents. Joe did not do that, so no. KSI was not an effective aggressor. Aggression. My bad for my lack of vocabulary. So basically, unless the boxer is landing shots and not constantly getting countered, which Joe Weller did not counter any punches to KSI when he wailed him like oranges making orange juice. Sorry for letting me use that allegory or whatever. I don't care. I'll edit that out. Sorry if I'm using that as the wrong way. So, done the boxing. Ring generalship, the fighter who controls the action and enforces his will and style. Yeah, so I didn't see that happen. The defense, this is the third point, and previously that was this is the third point. Defense. How well is a boxer slipping, parrying, and blocking punches? Good defense is important. Oh, excuse me. So basically, Joe Weller didn't even have a defense. He just let KSI punches him. I get your point, guys. So, hard and clean punches to the untrained eye. This is the final point. If it can appear as if a boxer is landing a lot of shots, when in fact most are being blocked or aren't landing flush, the judge needs to look for his hard shots that land clean. You saw a lot of fights. You saw that fight. KSI did hit Joe Weller and busted him open. So that counts as a hard punch, which that landed clean. That was a clean punch. So, moving on, the decision. If the fight goes the distance and the result is determined by okay, let's redo that. If the fight goes this distance, the result is determined by the scorecards. Here are the possible outcomes. Unanimous decision. All three judges had the same fighter scoring more points. Split decision. Two of the three judges had the same fighter scoring more points, the winner, while the other judge had the other boxer scoring more points, the loser. Majority decision. Two of the three judges and had the same fighter scoring more points, the winner, basically the winner. While the other judge ruled the contest a draw. No draw there. And a draw can occur when either of the two of the judges rule the contest a draw, or it can happen when the judges score the bout for one fighter and another judges score it for the other fighter, and the third rules as it basically is a draw. Basically, unanimous decision had KSI winning. So this is the official scoring rules. They will be in the link in the description down below. And Joe Weller did go down in the third round. So let's dive into the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. Right now, the purpose of this video. So basically, I am not going to pick KSI to win. Doesn't mean that I'm rooting for Logan. I can't pick a fighter. I can't pick a winner early on before the fight even happens. We're like almost, I'm like 2 months away until the KSI versus Joe. Okay. Edit that out. Okay. Now get to the point of the video where we're talking about the Logan Paul versus KSI fight, which I am not going to pick the fighter, which I already did. People saying, oh, you're going to root for KSI. No, I'm no longer going to root for KSI. Doesn't mean that I'm rooting for Logan Paul. I am not going to pick a fight. I'm not going to pick a fighter this early, and I can't pick a winner early on before the fight even happens. We're like in June right now. July is next month, and then August is when the fight is actually happening, August 25th. So I'm not going to pick no one to win the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. But here's the thing. Basically, I watched a video where, you know, the man who did an interview with KSI after the Joe Weller fight rolled the clip of the call out, and you'll see who's the guy I'm talking about. Roll it.
Motherfucker, look at me now.
You said before this fight you had something planned. Is there anything you want to say to someone out there?
So the gentleman in the last clip you saw was the True Geordie who interviewed KSI after that hugely anticipated fight back in February. Yeah, I said anticipated because people made this video go #1 trending on YouTube. So he made a video with Cal Freezy talking about the Logan Paul sparring video. And in the video, which I'm gonna play a clip right now, just play the clip right now.
It was a personal relationship beforehand. This time, you got Logan getting right in JJ's face. I don't think he would have stood for that with Weller, whereas he seems a bit more calm.
Well, I just think, it's just one of those things, like, JJ couldn't give less of a shit if he stands there, like literally right on him there. He was still doing his act. He doesn't give a shit. This guy's here, and you can tell that really got to Logan. That was what pissed him off, was the fact that JJ didn't give a fuck that Logan was in his face. Like, that didn't intimidate JJ whatsoever.
Because Logan's used to being the guy,
yeah,
in America.
The alpha guy. I'm sure there's very rarely a situation.
So in the last clip you saw, Cal Freezy said that Logan was a little bit pissed off that KSI was not intimidated by him being in front of his face, that he didn't give a crap about what's happening around him. So he also reiterates that Logan's like acting like an alpha male trying to intimidate KSI, but you catch the drift. Just roll that clip of KSI just doing what Logan was a little bit mad of. So let's roll that clip right now.
This is what you're gonna say once you lose.
Okay.
I've made a severe and continuous lack of my judgment.
You see why. Like, people are saying Logan was pissed off. Some people say KSI was afraid because Logan Paul went up to his face. He did it the first time. As soon as he got on stage, he walked to him, he looked at him. Just roll the clip. You know how it goes. Roll the clip. Logan Paul, basically I'm not going to pick a fighter right now in this particular era because I'm not sure who's going to win this fight. This fight is unpredictable. It's 50-50. You do not know who's going to win. So I'm not going to pick anybody to win the Logan Paul versus KSI fight, but I am picking the winner of Deji versus Jake Paul, and I'm still going for my pick for Deji, but it might not. So I'm not going to pick anybody for the Logan Paul versus KSI fight, so that is done and over with. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you dudes in the next video, and hopefully this video gets a lot of positive feedback, so I'll see you later. Peace! I think this marks a moment. I forgot to add this, y'all. I am still doing that live stream on August 25th, so don't forget to tune into that. So I'll see you guys later.